Hey guys, and welcome back. I hope everyone is doing great. Today I have a video that was not something that I was planning on doing anytime soon, but I am going to be moving in about 2 weeks, and I have quite a bit of products that have built up that are now gone, empty, whatever you want to call it. So I figured I'd do another one of these before I leave. I think this one's going to be titled something like 20 mini reviews or something like that, because I feel like these videos are so helpful and they really are like mini reviews on a product that you were able to fully use, and you know, I can say whether I would repurchase it or if I have repurchased it and recommend it or not. So these are great, very helpful. I hope that you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So I have this like box that I just keep in my bathroom, and it fills up pretty dang quick. I probably should get a bigger box or bag if I want to continue to do these, but anyway, so I'll just start with the biggest products. And the first one is something that took me forever to use up, and this is the Sebastian Shaper Professional Original Formula. This is not the plus, it's just the regular plain one, and this is honestly my favorite hairspray ever. If you have any recommendations, definitely let me know, but this is just the perfect light to medium hold. I've probably repurchased this dozens of times. The scent is very nostalgic for me. A lot of my family members use it, and so it just makes me feel really warm and cozy. Just reminds me of them. And I love these Sebastian hairsprays, specifically this one. The Shaper Plus is really nice if you want just a little bit more hold, but I would definitely repurchase this, and I have. Next, I see this moisturizer, and it's the Avalon Organics Vitamin C Renewal Rejuvenating Oil-Free Moisturizer. That is quite the title. So this is something that I've seen on social media, that a lot of more famous people have talked about, I feel like, and it is very citrusy in scent. It smells pretty much like a straight up orange, hence the vitamin C, but I loved this. I was a little bit surprised. I found it on I picked it up from Walmart a very long time ago, and it took me a while to go through it. It is 2 ounces, but I loved this. I have pretty dry skin, sometimes it's combination, but I will repurchase this. I just have not yet. So I love this. I love the scent, but if you are sensitive to scents, then maybe pass on this, but I love the vitamin C aspect to it. Overall, a great moisturizer. This next thing also took me ages to go through. This is the Body Shop Coconut Body Butter, and this smells like summer to me. I think I've had this for going on 2 years. It took me quite some time to use this up, but I feel like for a while I was kind of like using it sparingly because I was worried about using it up and not having it anymore. But honestly, you guys, this is so good, and I finally did use it. I kind of towards the end had left it on my bedside table, and every night I would just take a dollop and rub it all over my legs and feet before I would go to bed, and I just love the scent. I love the consistency of these. I have yet to repurchase it, but I definitely plan to. So I love this, and let me know if you have any other scents that you like from this line. Next is the Sephora Supreme Cleansing Oil. This is 6.4 fluid ounces, and this is for the face and the eyes. Now, I am obsessed with this cleansing oil. It's by far the best one that I have ever tried, and when I find something that I love, I can pretty much stick with it. It's under $20. It lasts seriously like probably like 6 months to a year, depending on how much you wear makeup and how much you use it, but it is a lot of product. I love the scent. It does not sting or blur my eyes, and I could not recommend this enough. I believe they still sell it. It's just the Sephora brand, and I have repurchased it. Next is a softening foot balm. This is from the brand number 7. It says it nourishes and soothes It says it nourishes and soothes with deep down moisture, and it's hypoallergenic. This was a 2.5 fluid ounce size. I don't know if they carry it in a bigger one. I need to look into that because I loved this. I kept this by my bedside table as well. I kind of alternate between the other one and this one, but I love the scent of this. It's very hard to explain, and I've never smelled anything quite like it before, but I very much so enjoy the scent, and I plan on picking up another one. I don't really have any feet specific creams anymore, so if I'm gonna go for something like that, I will definitely go get this, so I recommend this for sure. Next, I used up a toothpaste. I wanted to mention this because this stuff really made a difference. I feel like I usually would go for the 3D white toothpastes just because, and I guess I wasn't really noticing a difference. I just kind of stumbled upon this, picked it up randomly, and this is the Crest Complete Whitening Plus Scope Outlast. Whitening Plus Scope Outlast. Feel fresh up to 5 times longer in the mint flavor, and I loved this. I'm pretty so about toothpaste. I'm not too picky, but I noticed quite the whitening difference when I used this. So if that's something that you've struggled with, this is pretty inexpensive and I definitely recommend it. I have not repurchased it yet, but I probably will in the future. I just really loved this. I used up this travel size of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I really enjoyed this. I've yet to pick up the full size of it, but I would like to. It's just one of those things that's not 100% necessary when I have other primers that I'm using, but I really enjoyed it, and I found that it did help my makeup adhere and last a little bit longer. I like the scent, I like the feel, it dries down very nice, and I recommend this definitely. I guess this is a good batch of stuff, so yeah, I definitely love this, and if you haven't tried it, I do recommend picking one up. Next is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and I get the waterproof version. Of course, if you've watched any of my makeup videos in the past, you know that I cannot use anything but waterproof. I actually tried using one strictly just regular the other day, and my lashes immediately just flopped right down. It was horrible, but every once in a while I'll try. But this is a great mascara. I love the waterproof version. I'm sure that the regular is very similar. The wand is very basic. I did find that I used it up pretty quick, but it is like $5 from Walmart. Everything drugstore makeup is cheaper at Walmart, I've realized. But I have repurchased this and I love it and definitely would recommend. It's just a great staple. If you don't want anything too complicated, great mascara. I used up the Simple Cleansing Micellar water. I went through a couple of these in the last few years, and I definitely like this a lot. I'm currently trying out the Garnier one, and I definitely think that I prefer this one over that. So when I run out of that one, I'll probably pick this one up instead. It's just very great for sensitive skin on mornings where I didn't plan on wearing makeup that day, or just whatever, I was being lazy, who knows. This was such a great refreshing little product to use, and I love it. The scent is very subtle, if anything at all, and it was a great. This is the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer with refreshing coconut oil. It's the coconut scent one. These are just in-shower body lotion that you put on once you turn the water off before you towel dry. I just spray a big dollop in my hand and kind of just pat it everywhere, and it just gives such a nice little layer of moisture. And I find that if I'm too lazy or don't feel like it, I really don't need to put on an additional moisturizer, which is so nice, especially in the summer. It's been great to have, and I have repurchased it and I do recommend it. I've used up a bottle of purple shampoo. This is from Shimmer Lights. I love this stuff. It did take me a while to go through it. It is a very, very vibrant purple color. I don't know if you can even tell from this distance. I'm not the biggest fan of the scent. It kind of reminds me of a little old lady, but hey, what can you do? I really think I want to try the Joico purple shampoo next. I do need to pick up another one, so that is on my list. I would repurchase this. I think it works great, but if I can find one with a little bit better scent, then I'm all about that. So I do recommend, I probably will repurchase, but there's plenty of other ones out there, and I think I might try to mix it up. Next is a body wash. This is the Dial Coconut Water Ultra Fresh Hydration Body Wash, and it was just a very subtle coconut scent, very refreshing. I like the way this stuff lathers. It's inexpensive, and I'm not super picky with body wash. It's not something that I feel like I extremely desire to linger all day. But yeah, I would repurchase this. I just had another one to use immediately after, so I haven't. But if I go to repurchase one, this is probably going to be it. I have 3 dry shampoos. It's no surprise there. This is amazing. I love the Dry Bar dry shampoo so much. The scent is great, but $24 for a dry shampoo is hard to justify for a regular basis, in my opinion. I go through these probably, like, depends on the month, but once a month, I'd say. And this is the one I always used to purchase. It was just a Stripe original cleaning classic. It just didn't really have a scent, and I kind of liked that. They all have the same product inside, it's just different scents. But this is the one I went to. We purchased it a million times. I love this stuff so much. But I do have to say that this scent in the coconut and exotic tropical, can you tell I like coconut? Oh my gosh, I'm just now realizing. Yeah, it's my favorite. But this scent is so good, you guys. The cheapest places to find these are TJ Maxx and Walmart. They're about $4 to $5 at either place, and I find that they work great. And they last me about a month, which is pretty good in my opinion. I love the texture, the mist, everything about these. They're wonderful. Definitely have 2 more in my cabinet, probably a million more to come, so definitely recommend these. Next, I have this Skyn Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. This was just a sample I had gotten, and honestly, you guys, I was not so impressed with these. Usually with eye gels that I've tried in the past, they're very hydrating and cooling, and just like there's almost like a serum in them, I guess is the best way to put it. And I've noticed that they are fun to use. And I tried these out because I thought they would be the same thing, and honestly, they were cooling, but there was almost no product on there. So when I took them off, my under eyes were almost dry. I didn't find that it really did much, and I think they're a little bit gimmicky. I don't know. I probably wouldn't repurchase these. If I had another sample, I would definitely try it out again to see if it's something that I was just using wrong or it was a defective one. But overall, I would not recommend these. I don't know. I just would prefer to just use an eye cream, and maybe that's not the purpose of them, but I don't know. Indifferent about it. I have 3 lip balms that I've used up, and I actually had another one, but I threw it away, but I'll mention. This first one is the Chapstick Total Hydration Shocker and Coconut Hydration. Seriously, it's my favorite. This was a great chapstick. It lasted for a while. It's a 3-in-1 lip care. It was pretty hydrating. I would repurchase it. I haven't, but it is great. I love the texture and the scent, and they have lots of different scents if that is not for you, but that line is very nice. I used up the Jack Black Lip Balm in Natural Mint. This has an SPF of 25, which has been really great for the summer. It's a very fresh, almost like toothpaste, minty flavor, and I loved this, but it's honestly a little bit pricey as far as lip balms go, and I find that other ones that I use work just as well, if not better. So the fact that it has a SPF is awesome, but yeah, I don't know. If you want to try something with that high of an SPF and you like splurging a little bit on lip products, then maybe try this out. It wasn't bad. I liked it for sure, but I do like other ones a little more, I think. And then I have the Aquifer Advanced Healing Lip balm. I like this stuff. I purchased like a 3-pack one time. It is a little bit expensive, but it does work really well if you have extremely chapped lips, especially coming up this winter. I'm a little worried about it. My skin everywhere just starts to crack and get so dry, so I'm probably gonna have to pick some more of this up, which I do not mind. But yeah, I love this stuff. Do recommend. The one that I don't have physically to mention, but it is the Burt's Bees mango flavor or scent, whatever, chapstick, and I loved that. I just kept that in my purse, and I'd say that's probably my favorite one. I feel like it kept my lips the most hydrated, and I loved the buttery consistency of it. And I find that with the mint ones of the Burt's Bees, it's a little less hydrating for whatever reason, and I just love the mango as well. So love that. And the last thing in here, I just have a candle, but I do want to mention this because this took me so long to go through, and I love these candles. So these are by the brand Manly Indulgence, and this scent in particular is Bachelor Pad. The other one that I have is 5 O'Clock Shadow. They all smell so good. They just smell like a sexy man, and when I burn these, it makes me feel warm and cozy. Maybe that's weird to say. I don't really care. I love this. If you like a candle along the lines of Mahogany Teakwood from Bath & Body Works, you would love these. It just smells delicious. And these are around $8, and I get them from TJ Maxx. They usually have them there, so if you have a TJ Maxx, Marshalls near you, go check it out. I think I prefer Bachelor Pad over 5 O'Clock Shadow, but this in general is just great and wonderful in every way. So that wraps it up for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed all these mini reviews. Usually in an Empties video I go through them a little quicker, and so I thought it would be a little bit more helpful, enlightening to hear a little bit about each individual product. So there's that, and I will see everyone in my next video. Bye you guys.